Hey pretty girl, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen Jasmine and I literally post whatever I want here on the internet. It is clearly hair day. Whenever you see a slick back, you know that hair day is absolutely next. We are doing a silk press. You guys have been asking me on TikTok exactly a step-by-step on how I silk press my hair. And I thought instead of making just a TikTok video, I'll give you a full detailed wash day on how I shampoo, all the heat protectants that I use, all the methods, right down to the flattening iron that I use. Always, all the products that I use will be linked in the description for your convenience. So without further ado, my loves, let's get started. As we all know, a good silk press starts in the wash bowl, so we're gonna head over to the bathroom real quick and let's get this hair exactly where it needs to be. Hello, welcome to my bathroom. First thing that I do before I do any form of washing my hair is I deep condition beforehand. I know it may sound crazy. Hear me out though. My hair has definitely grown. Deep conditioning my hair first allows my hair to just get some more nourishment, and I also find that it helps with the overall strength of my hair. I feel like a deep conditioner is the same thing as a pre-poo. You're prepping the hair for being washed, and it just cuts down so much time once I'm actually in the shower. Deep conditioner changes from time to time. Like recently I've been liking the Olaplex one, but for silk presses specifically I always use the Amica Soul Food Nourishing Mask. My hair realistically needs all the nourishment that it can get. My hair has gotten so long. I know y'all see those inches. I'm so proud of myself, but let's get into how I apply my mask. So I always make sure that I apply a mask on damp hair. This allows the mask to actually penetrate inside the hair, and I always go section by section as you see me doing here. I would take medium to small sections. I make sure to break that mask in my hair, focusing mainly on the ends since that is the oldest and driest part of my hair. I always make sure that my hair is fully saturated in the mask because I want to set the tone and make sure that my hair is fully nourished and hydrated for when I go in with my very intense wash. Always use some type of bonnet or plastic cap. This is me. I know I look super crazy. I'm gonna leave this on, do my do, and then come back, and then I'm gonna see you guys in my shower. Welcome to where all the magic happens for a good silk press. I'm very thorough about my wash days, so I love to start off with the Colleen Rothschild Renew and Replenish shampoo. It's a detoxing shampoo, and I love how clarifying it is. It's one of the few clarifying shampoos that doesn't leave my hair stripped. Make sure that it's thoroughly cleaned so that there are no products, which is what you need for a good silk press. Double cleansing is mandatory, and I love going in with the Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo. Olaplex is one of my favorite hair care brands. I love how it keeps my hair nice and strong, and double cleansing just ensures that your hair is extra clean. To condition, I'm using the Colleen Rothschild conditioner first. I have no idea what they put in this conditioner, but it makes my hair feel so soft. It's a 3-minute mask, which is perfect for me because I hate being in the shower long, and it is perfect for a weekly wash day. It's one of my favorite conditioners to use. Colleen Rothschild did an amazing job with this one. Following up with my Olaplex No. 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. I can stop at Colleen Rothschild, but I just like to have an additional set of support. But yeah, we are officially done wash day. Okay, we are back at the vanity. I've had my hair sitting in a cloth just because I don't like my hair to be too damp when I blow dry. These are the 2 blow dryers that I use for my hair. The whole back portion of my hair. I always use my Amica round brush. Whenever I straighten my hair after not straightening my hair for a long time, this is the brush I normally use. It just gets the job done. And sometimes I'm not patient enough to go in every single section with a round brush and a blow dryer. So this is just a 2-in-1. I like it. Then next, this is my favorite blow dryer. I got this from Amazon. It comes with 3 different tips. It comes with this nozzle. It comes with a comb attachment that I never use, and it comes with a diffuser. I love the fact that it's a smaller blow dryer because I can get right up to the root, and also this is perfect for travel. I always use it strictly for my edges. I have this and a 1/4-inch blow dryer. You can even go thinner than this. I know they make really tiny 1/8 inch ones. Let's take this off. Let's see what my hair is looking like. This is my hair currently. She's damp, but she's not wet, which is exactly what I need. I don't like going in my hair being too wet. Wait, this is cute. Why is this cute? I kind of don't want to blow dry it because I like how my hair looks. That's just my motivation to keep growing it because I know for a fact that once my hair is fully dry, it is not going to look like this. I like to section my hair into 4 different sections. I literally have 2 scoops of hair, so I get to put my hair in 2 alligator clips. I honestly leave more in the back than I would the front. There's no like rhyme or reason or like precise sections that I use. I just feel like that's entirely too much work for me. Now that my hair is in 4 sections, I just take my hair section by section. I always make sure to keep my detangling brush on me. The biggest part to your blow dry is making sure that your hair is fully detangled. I love this detangling brush from Evolve. Literally will not do my hair without it. My hair sheds when I use paddle brushes, and my hair basically sheds with any other brush, but this brush is where I get like the least amount of shedding. I always go in first with the Laid Hair Care Hello Silk. This is a black owned brand, and this makes my hair so silky. It's a silkening serum that you put on the hair like once it's damp. I try not to do more than 1 pump so that my hair is fully detangled. Now I'm going in with my Chia Iron Guard. I will not do my hair without this. As long as I've been straightening my hair, I only ever use the Chia Iron Guard. I love this stuff so much, and I make sure to saturate my hair, especially my ends. I make sure to fully saturate my hair. That's why I don't like when my hair is like too damp. I just make sure to apply that to my roots and brush it through. I only use this every 3 to 4 washes, so I technically only use this once a month. This is the Color Wow Dream Coat. This is an anti-humidity treatment that works every 3 to 4 washes. So I just like to coat this on my hair. I don't really focus this more on the back. I use it more on the front. I do spray a little bit of it on the back of my hair. I know it may seem like a lot of products, but I do actually go in with 1 spray. The Amiga Frizz Me Not Hydrating Anti-Frizz Treatment. Out of all of their anti-frizz treatments, I do feel like I like this product the most. It's a super lightweight treatment, and I love the fact that it doesn't make my hair super heavy. So all the products I'm using, I use a very small or light amount because I like the fact that my hair is pretty silky. And then last but not least, just to make sure that my hair is extra silky, I go in with the Fantasia Heat Protector Straightening Spray. As you can see, this product is very well loved. I love her. I literally just use 1 spray. That is all you need, especially if you have fine hair like me, to get weighed down pretty easily. So I just like to run that in my hands, focusing more on the ends and making sure that I'm raking it through the hair fully. Whenever I'm blow drying my hair, I would take this big section and then part it into 3 separate sections. The first section, which is pretty thin, I'm just gonna clip the rest away. Make sure you're detangling each section, because if you don't, your hair is gonna get a knotted mess, especially when using a round brush. You want to make sure that the brush is fully able to brush through your hair, because once that heat hits it and your hair starts to dry, your hair will tug and yank and pull out if you do not detangle properly. If you find that your hair is getting detangled in the brush, don't try to yank it through. Stop for a while, detangle your hair, and then go back in with the blow dryer. That step helps me so much when I'm blow drying my hair, so I'm just gonna do this really quickly. Round brush blow dryers are notorious for pulling out your hair and making it super thin, but I did find a good method to help, especially with textured type 4 hair. One of the biggest problems that I see is that people are rolling or rotating the brush entirely too much. You want to make sure that you're using the flat side of the rotating brush first. Make sure to use that tension at the root, allowing the hair to stretch properly and not get yanked and tugged. Long, controlled passes. Okay, so this is the first section all done. So there's a lot of body to her, and I always can tell if I blow dried it right if I can just go through with my hair with a rat tail comb. This is my length. It actually can't fit all the way in the camera, which is so crazy to say. Now, when you get to the top of your hair, you want to make sure that those sections are a lot smaller than if you were to blow dry the back. This is where my hair tends to puff up the most, especially like at the root of the top of my head. So I always make sure to go into long, controlled passes in super small sections, and I take my time. I do tend to do a little bit more passes on the top of my head, but make sure to work in smaller sections. I'm seeing a little bit of breakage here, so I'm definitely going to be keeping my hair up, but this is my hair literally on blow dry. Honestly, style it like this. I don't need to straighten it if I don't need to. So we have one more section to get done. It is 10:33, so it took me approximately 30 minutes to do all of my hair, including talking to you guys. I'm gonna finish off this section here real quick. Okay, this is my hair fully blow dry. You can see it doesn't look too bad. Don't mind the front, because over the summer I did end up cutting my hair. Basically cut off the heat damage in front of my hair to blend with curly extensions. Just found me get heat damaged again, so that was kind of pointless, but we're in the process of growing them out. How good your silk press comes out is based on how good you blow dry. This is what my hair looks like. She's looking pretty good. Before I do any type of flat ironing, I always go in with my C hot comb. If you know, you know. If I had the time and patience, I would go in row by row and hot comb my roots. They don't have that time and patience tonight. Me, if I have a little bit of fluff at my roots, I am not gonna die because of it, but I just make sure to grab my hair, make it taut, comb the roots, and as you can see, it definitely looks a lot straighter than this side. I'm right-handed. I always end up burning the right side of my hair. I'm hoping I don't do that tonight. I hate my mom for like gathering up my roots, combing them, but like I totally get her because you really just need to get the root. It's beautiful. I'll leave that to stay hot. Let's get to straightening. A lot of you guys were curious about what straightener I'm using. This is the Remington Shine Therapy Titanium Flat Iron. I actually got inspired like years ago with my girl Daria, and I bought it, and this has been my go-to. How thick it is because it gets a lot of hair at once, so I don't have to work in like super tiny sections, because that's how I kind of work anyway. So let's get to straightening. I always take a small section like this, and then I split it into an even thinner section. I try to comb it out real well, and I do one solid pass. Grab it at the root. Boom. One pass. Where it doesn't get all the way straight, that's totally fine. I only do one pass. I try not to do multiple passes on my hair. These are actually thin, like pretty thin sections. You can go even thinner. I just don't have the time or patience for that. I don't have like a rhyme or reason. I just go wherever I feel like the section needs me the most. One pass. Okay, we have one side fully complete, and y'all look how silky that is. That is how you do a silk press. Okay, finally at the end, we just have this little portion. I think for this piece on top though, I'm just gonna hot comb it. And my hair, whenever I straighten my hair, I always go in and just take scissors, like a shears, and I just dust my hair. I'm done like cutting my hair all the way. Going in, if I see any split ends, I'll just literally cut the one strand that's splitting. Okay guys, we are all done. And trimming my hair, I did end up cutting like the short pieces even shorter. Also, can we get into this length? Literally look how long my natural hair has gotten. That's from trial and error and figuring out what works for my hair. All right guys, this is my final results for my silk press. As always, I just bump my ends just a little bit just to give it just a little bit more volume. The hair definitely silky. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Always, all the products will be linked in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If there's any other videos you'd like to see from me, definitely comment them down below. But it's always my loves. I'll see you guys later. Bye.